focus, I don't think, is it?
It's recording.
Okay. The northern states were the most industrial region in the nation. Their economy was based on manufacturing of textiles. Prior to the invention of the cotton gin and the cotton mill, most citizens were farmers and merchants who made their own clothing. During industrialization, people were recruited from farms where they worked day-long jobs in fields to factories where they operated by clocks and bells based on the factory time. The industrialization of society followed the invention of new pieces of technology, including the cotton mill, the steamboat, and canals. The cotton mill was invented to quicken the production of cotton products. Following the invention of the cotton mill, Watnum and Lowe built mills in Massachusetts that were more technologically advanced and even more efficient than the cotton mills. They relied on raw materials provided by southern states. Southern states relied on slavery to mass-produce cotton to send to the north. Therefore, despite political dislike, the northern states relied on slavery for the production of cotton for their factories and economic prosperity. In addition to the mills, the transportation revolution allowed the U.S. to expand trade. The invention of the steamboat by Robert Fulton allowed products to be transported much more efficiently and increased sales. Steamboats traveled along canals, which provided more connection between bodies of water. The Erie Canal connected the Hudson River to Lake Erie, allowing New York to become one of the most prosperous and populated cities. The states and federal governments were clashing over the new technologies. The federal government asserted itself over the states in the case of Gibbons versus Ogden. New York issued a man an exclusive license to navigate the Hudson River and prevented anyone else to sail it. The federal government stepped in and revoked the power of any state to issue such a license because they controlled interstate commerce. The Panic of 1819 affected the country as a whole because it forced farmers to repay their loans that they didn't have the money to repay. The people believed that the Bank of the United States was at fault because after the panic, it became more difficult to get loans. The northern states were very industrial. Out of the industry came tariffs to promote national manufacturing and prevent other nations from competing with us. Trade was done by steamboat through canals, which were built to connect rivers and lakes. It was a prosperous nation.